nicest people, our deals are #1. You'll love Dave's, Minnesota and Med City. We make shopping for your pet. Fun, 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 fun.
We're filming. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Dave's Pet Show. And you know what? This is the first time we have. We're very, very thrilled to have Jody working at Dave's, and she is. You know, like we used to think Matt knew a lot, but she taught Matt everything he knows. And they call each other every morning to make sure they have the same color shirts on when they come to work. But anyway, so Jody's in Agawam, and we're very, very lucky to have her here. And you're like our small animal.
I do everything.
But
yeah.
you really know these guys really well.
I know these guys very well.
Right. So this is a hamster?
No.
No.
This is a guinea pig.
A guinea pig, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, considerably larger than a hamster.
And way nicer, right?
Way nicer. They will adapt to your schedule as opposed to hamsters being nocturnal.
Yeah.
They can be litter trained to make cleanup.
Seriously?
You take advantage of their natural instinct. They poop and pee the most when they're eating Timothy or drinking water. So you stick a litter box in.
Yeah.
Just a regular cat litter box in between the Timothy and the water.
Yeah.
You'll catch about 70–75% of the excrement.
Waste. Right.
Yes.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think these are my favorite little, besides dogs and cats.
Right.
I mean, but these guys are just, I've never met a mean one, right? There's no
No.
such thing?
No, very seldom will they ever bite.
Yeah.
Only if they're ill.
Yeah.
Maybe pregnant or have
Oh,
babies,
right,
something
right,
like
right,
that.
right,
but
right.
those are easy things to recognize.
Right.
They live longer.
How long do they live?
About 8 or 9 years.
Oh, so it's a great pet.
It's a great pet. It's a long-lasting pet. A child can really develop an attachment and a bond to it.
Now, are these guys better alone or with...
That depends. I would not recommend having 2 males together
They'll fight?
unless they are brothers and have
Oh.
been brought up together, but you would
Oh.
still have to watch them in case someone becomes an alpha male, no offense.
Okay. None taken.
But girls are usually okay together. But again, with any animal, you need to keep your eye on them.
Do the girls go to the bathroom together?
I don't believe so.
I was just curious.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I see.
No.
All right. Okay. And yes.
He
I mean,
likes
they're
you.
Yeah. And so people they walk these guys around with those little harnesses.
You
and stuff, right?
can. Yep, you can.
So let's talk about what kind of stuff you need for a healthy guinea pig, because you brought
Alrighty.
some stuff over here.
Yeah, well, first of all, you need a cage.
Yep.
As large as you can fit. The larger,
Okay.
the better.
Yep.
That does not mean that the guinea pig shouldn't come out and play and run around. Should
Okay.
try and do that every day, just exercise alone.
Okay.
Which is very good for these guys with the pudgy little body.
Yes. And besides me, it's also good for the guinea pigs, right?
Yes.
Right.
Litter box, as I already
Yep.
mentioned.
Yep. Yep.
Timothy hay.
Yep. And what is Timothy hay?
Timothy hay is just a grass, a type of grass.
Okay.
Guinea pigs should always have Timothy as opposed to alfalfa,
Oh, right.
because alfalfa tends to put on more weight, and guinea pigs, because of their round-shaped body, are more prone to diabetes and heart attacks and things that excess weight can bring on.
Oh.
Timothy does not put on the weight.
Oh, all right.
So only
Okay.
very young guinea
High
pigs
fiber.
should have
Must be-
alfalfa, very high fiber, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And how about bedding? Because bedding is
Bedding,
very important.
Carefresh is an awesome bedding for guinea pigs because it's nice and soft and fluffy,
Yep.
and it doesn't have a lot of dust.
Right. So it's
So you're
all
not
right.
getting dust in the eyes and
Right.
in the nose and
Right.
things like that.
Right. And the Carefresh comes.
In all
different
different colors.
colors.
Purple, pink, natural.
Now let me ask you something that's not directly related to guinea pigs.
Sure.
I see that we have Carefresh in some, and we have pine. Is that pine?
I
in
believe
other
it's softwood or pine.
Softwood.
Yep.
Because I guess some animals you can't have pine with, correct?
Actually, I don't believe we use any pine. We use only
Oh,
softwood.
it's the softwood. It's not pine.
It's
got it,
not
got it,
pine.
got it, got it, got it,
Right.
Got it.
Right.
Okay. Because pine you're not supposed to use, right?
Pine, it's still up for debate. Cedar
oil.
is the
Cedar,
deadly
oh,
one.
That's right.
Cedar's
I knew
the
that.
deadly one. Only
I was
stuffed
checking
dog
to see if
beds
you
for
really
fleas.
knew it.
I know that
This was
stuff.
a test.
Oh, okay. Did I pass?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So these are actually set up for animals that are coming in today, later
Okay.
this afternoon.
Yeah.
Some will be on the softwood and others will be on the Care Fresh.
Okay.
Yep.
And how about food? Because
Food?
sometimes rabbit food and guinea pig food.
They look very similar. However, guinea pigs should only have guinea pig specific food. Rabbits should only have their food. They have different essential vitamins and so
Yep.
forth. And all guinea pig food has been laced very heavily with vitamin C because guinea pigs don't produce their own vitamin C. Right.
Do they like to eat oranges and stuff?
They can eat oranges. Just keep in mind it's going to make your cage sticky, so that's maybe a
Oh, right.
better thing
Oh, yeah,
to have on the living room
Yeah.
floor on top of a plastic tablecloth or something like that.
Right.
But yep, they can have all kinds
we
of
love
fruits
this
and
Oxbow
vegetables.
stuff, huh?
Oxbow stuff is wonderful. It's organic.
Yep.
It's
Made
just,
here.
it's awesome.
I know
yes.
I know the owners
Yep.
of the company. They're just
Yep.
a nice company.
Wonderful people, and they're
Yep.
wonderful to us.
Yeah.
They
and
really
so
are.
I noticed you have some toys and all kinds
Yeah,
of. What
and
is-
there are little treats for
Yep,
guinea
let's-
pigs,
I'm gonna just
all
let-
different
get
kinds
that.
of treats.
Yep.
Fruits, veggies, blossoms.
Are all fruits good for them?
Um,
Will they get diarrhea if they get too much?
Yeah, not too much on the fruit.
Yeah.
Whatever it does to a human,
Okay.
it will probably do to a guinea pig. So
Okay.
everything in moderation.
Right.
But apples, pears, carrots.
Yep.
Um,
Broccoli?
I'd
of
rather
them don't look
not.
broccoli.
Yeah, no.
Right.
And guinea pigs, like all rodents, their teeth continuously grow.
Okay.
So they have to have something hard to chew on
Okay.
in order to keep their teeth worn down.
Right.
That's where something like this comes in.
Yep.
And this one is guinea pig specific. It's got different textures, different woods on there.
Oh,
So they
they don't
figure
get
out
bored.
what exactly. And then things like this, the crispy chews, which is really loofah, acts more like a toothbrush. It can get in
Okay.
between the teeth.
Oh, so you don't have to floss.
You don't have to floss.
So it's a labor saving floss.
Yes,
Because
it
we
is.
do sell a lot of guinea pig floss. Right?
And you do have to watch their teeth to make
Yep.
sure they don't get overgrown.
Right.
In
So,
which
you know,
case a vet will take care
all
of
kidding
it.
aside, with any of these animals, I don't care if it's a dog, a bird, small animals, they get bored. So
Very easily.
You have to keep them stimulated.
Very
and,
much.
And even if you come in and buy a toy, don't keep that one toy
No,
in there.
swap it
Just
out.
swap them around.
Swap them around, I would say,
Yeah.
on a weekly basis.
Yep. Yep. And can you have too many toys in the cage?
No, not really. Not really, because you want to find out what that particular animal is partial to.
Yep.
So experimentation is
Yep.
good.
Yep. And I know there's a million varieties of guinea pigs, right?
Yes, and there's more coming every day, it seems. This is a short hair guinea pig.
Yeah.
You've got long hair guinea pigs.
Yeah.
You've got silky long hair guinea
Yeah.
pigs. Angora guinea pigs.
How about hairless ones?
There are hairless guinea
we
pigs.
had one once. It was the
There are.
ugliest
We
thing
have
I've ever-
hairless rats now.
Yeah, I mean,
It wasn't your thing.
I don't want to insult the mother, but it was an ugly child.
But we do, and for people with fur
Yeah.
allergies,
Yeah. Oh,
they
right.
are an awesome thing. And
Right.
they really don't feel gross. They're very soft,
Yeah.
almost like chamois.
They feel, I don't know how to
And
tell you
they're
this,
very
Jody.
warm.
They feel gross. Just something.
I guess it's
something-
individual.
Right. Something about holding one of these guys without some sort of hair. And then they get the ones with all
Those
the,
are the Peruvians with
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the cowlicks all
Yeah,
over
yeah.
the place. Yep. Yep.
Well, I like you very much. So,
He's a good boy.
yeah, he is a good boy.
But the only other thing you need to watch out for with guinea pigs are the nails. They should be trimmed if they do not have something like a patio brick to walk on,
Oh.
because that will act like a
Can
nail
you cut
file.
them just like a...
You cut them just like a cat or a dog. Yep,
Oh.
we have little scissors for them.
Oh.
You just snip the tips. Yep.
Oh. And if someone wants to come here, if they call us for just say, hey, can I bring my guinea
There's
pig in?
usually somebody here
we
who
can-
will clip a
Right.
guinea pig. Yeah,
Right,
not a
right.
real big deal.
Oh, he's making noise. Oh, he's
They
making
do, and they
noise.
hop,
He's talking
and
to
they
me.
bounce around.
Yeah. Huh? What? It's time to go now? we have to go get Matt now? Is that what you're saying?
My twin.
Are we ready for Matt yet? All right. Wave goodbye. Wave goodbye. Don't go away, folks. Matt and I will be back with more serious entertainment as soon as we get back.
Minnesota, Pet Food City, yeah.
Welcome to Jurassic Park, everybody. And, wait a minute, Matt said, before we talk about this, can I please talk about something?
Real quick, before we start, bad
Oh,
weather. Bad weather this time of year, storms, ice storms, hurricane, all that. Last year, a lot of people lost a lot of fish because they didn't have any circulation or airflow in the tank. We have tons of battery-operated air pumps this year. We're ready.
Oh.
So that'll help keep
And
the
how long
water.
will it last?
Those will go for a couple days on a power.
Really?
Yep, couple days with on regular household batteries.
Oh, how
D
cool.
cells, C cells. Works
Great.
great, keeps the air circulating. That'll
What a
preserve
great
your
idea.
fish.
Okay,
Yep.
good
So
idea.
We have plenty of these if need be.
Good idea.
But anyway, we'll get
Come here.
started here.
So I know our favorite reptiles of the whole world,
Our bearded
besides
dragons.
black mambas, are
We love those.
yeah, we love selling
Those
those.
are fun.
Yep. And are these guys? And
Yes.
what are these?
These are
guys?
baby bearded dragons. These are new hatchlings. Like any of our reptiles, these are captive bred. These are more special because they were bred right here in town.
Really?
Yep, these were one of our customers actually had a
litter?
good size clutch or a good size
Clutch,
hatching
whatever
of
they call
these.
it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we took the whole load. So we're going to distribute these to our different stores. These are eating beautifully. They're started nicely.
What do they eat, Matt?
What are these? Like small crickets, and they're also heavy vegetarians. So lots of peas, the green parts of the carrots, the green parts of the turnips.
Really? The green parts?
The green
of it?
parts, yep. They like vegetation. Snap mix, yellow squash, little bits of carrots here and there. That'll get them growing nicely. As they get bigger chunks of vegetable, once in a while, even this is an adult female right here. This particular one right here will even once in a while eat a small pinky mouse. Do
Oh,
that as
will?
once in a while for protein. Yep, yep. But mainly they're vegetarian.
Yeah.
These are probably one of the most friendly lizards you can have for
Yeah.
handling. As
Yeah.
you can see, they don't bite, they don't tail whip.
Yep.
They don't tail whip at all. They get to a nice size so they can actually be handled easily and they
Yeah.
can be carried on. They're not going to run from you.
Yep.
They'll just sit right on your shoulder.
And wait a minute, I want to just this. So this guy's going to grow to be obviously
Yep.
that size.
Yep. This is a this
And
one.
tell us
this
the
one will be
story.
bigger.
Tell us the story with this one because he's missing a foot.
This one actually was injured, had an injury, and had one of the legs had to be removed. But she's adapting just fine. She thrives. We actually use this one for our
At our
birthday
birthday
parties.
parties.
Yeah, as one of our handleable pets. That we have a
Yeah,
couple
yeah.
pets on hand that are not for sale that we use strictly for shows, schools, career days, and birthday parties.
Yeah.
It tells you how tame they are and how handleable they are. But this particular one body is about 8 inches, tail like
Do
about.
you know how old this thing is?
This one is about 8 months old.
So
it's
in 8 months, this is
8
gonna
months.
grow?
They grow fast.
These are a month.
These are a month old.
Wow.
So
How soon after they're born can you take them away from the mommy?
we had them hold these guys about a month. These were about a month just to make sure that they were feeding and
Look at
eating
the
on
two
their own.
They're
climbing- yep,
Yeah, they're
they're climbing
climbing
right
right
up.
up.
Yep.
You want to come up?
Yep, we just want to make sure that they're eating and they're feeding on their own.
Yep.
And that they're starting to a little bit of growth. These were beautifully raised, beautifully
so
started.
I noticed in
Oops.
here you have a little heat lamp.
Yes, yes. These guys here like a lot of heat. They like to have a hot side of the cage, which is up over 100 degrees. So you're going to use a big basket. And then you have a cool side of the cage, which is about 85 to 90.
Yeah.
Remember, these are desert animals. The more heat, the better. The
Matt.
more heat, the better. And
That snake is trying to get at the bearded
he
dragon.
remembers you. He remembers you well.
Keep him locked up.
Yes, he remembers you very
Look at
well.
him, he's laughing at me, saying,
These guys
wait.
that come closer there, come closer. Yeah, you have a love relationship with that fellow there. But anyway, these guys here,
This is a great pet.
this is a wonderful pet. We don't carry iguanas because they get too big. This is the
Whoa.
perfect substitute because they're manageable in size and they're
Yeah.
a lot easier to keep. We just keep paper towels and newspaper on the bottom because you can just pull them out and clean them.
Look
Make
at
sure
that
there's
snake.
Yeah, he's moving around. He's curious. He's watching you. He's watching you. But
You know,
he's-
he just went like this to me.
just like, come here, get
Know what
closer.
we're getting you for the holidays.
Yes, yeah, nice office pet for you there. Keep things under control in the office. But
This is your favorite, though, right? Your guys?
yeah,
Oh, I
these,
love Beardos.
yeah, hands
I've had
down,
them
these
for
are the
years and years.
these are the ones. Beardos.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what we call them. But these are handily like I said, easily great for It's a fun, responsible pet for classrooms where they can have like a feeding.
Yeah.
Each student takes turn
They're really
feeding
pretty,
them
huh?
and giving them vegetables.
So the
Yep.
beard, they
at
get the
yours.
beard from
See the beard right there?
Yeah,
There's your
yeah.
beard. Yep. There's the beard, and these are, like I said,
kind of
the
a
babies.
neat looking head, no?
Oh yeah, almost like a sort of like a dinosaur or like a
Yeah.
Very
Tyrannosaurus
almost
Rex.
prehistoric looking.
Exactly,
Yeah.
they look like dinosaurs. Hence, kids love these guys. And you can also see the color.
Yeah, that's
The
what I was
different
looking
color
at, the
strains
different
on them.
colors.
They have different colors, different markings. A good idea if you have these at home and they're in their cage and they're turning black, that's a sign that they don't have enough heat. They need more heat because they're trying to absorb sunlight when they turn black.
Do you need a sun lamp in there?
Yep.
Is-
you
oh,
need-
that's
yep,
what it is.
That's
so
what that's a
part of the-
basking lamp. That's giving them warmth.
So you need what, like a 20 long tank or something?
To
would be
start
good?
at 20 long,
Start.
And
as you get-
after that, you need 55 or something?
a 40 breeder would work fine because it's a wider tank
Wider.
and they can
Yep.
turn around.
Yep.
They can turn around better. A lot of times when you see them in the cage and they're panting like a dog, they'll sit there and pant. They're expelling heat. That's what you want to see them do. Wow, somebody had a hard time over there.
Right.
They're expelling heat. So, like I said, these guys get to a good size. Wonderful, easy to handle.
Yeah.
With any,
I'm sold.
Yeah, great
How much
little
are
pet. These guys are $69.99 each.
Yeah, it's
and
not
that's
bad.
not a bad price for a pet. Not a bad price for a good, solid, true, handleable reptile.
Right. Now, one thing, if you're doing this for kids,
Yes, very important.
salmonella.
Salmonella.
Yep.
Any
As
reptile.
opposed to Sam and Dave.
Sam and Dave. There we
Right.
go. Yeah. Any reptile can carry salmonella. So with younger kids, any kid, really anyone who handles a reptile, definitely we're going to wash our hands after this when we're done. Make sure that you thoroughly wash your hands after you've handled them, just
Yeah.
because some of their
With
waste
any
tends.
antibiotic stuff.
Any
right?
antibiotic soap. When you're
So how
washing,
many times a day do you wash your hands, you guys?
pretty
A lot.
quite
Yeah.
a bit. Yeah, see, they're nice
Yeah.
and silky smooth. What can
Yeah.
I say? Or
Kinda
chapped to
dry,
death.
actually.
Chapped to
Standing
death.
here
but-
with a couple of walking germs for crying out loud.
Nice, isn't it? But yeah, these are, like I
All
said,
right.
we'll have these scattered throughout our stores so you can pick them up. We pretty much, we have a couple of local breeders that actually breed these locally, so these are always captive bred. We never have wild caught.
Where do they come from?
Where are these guys from? These are parts of South America, Costa Rica,
Yeah. In the
um,
desert areas.
desert areas. They're definitely a
So
desert.
not like a Sahara or anything like
No,
that?
no. These are more
Not
South
high
American.
desert, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
These are, but yeah,
All right.
these we always have these, always captive bred. If you have any questions, anytime stop, see Jody or myself. We'll be happy.
Yep, or Kenny. I mean,
Kenny
we got,
up
you, know,
in-
you know what,
Yeah,
folks?
yeah.
We have a great, we
Real
have great, we
strong-
have the best animal crew in the world.
Strong
I think
animal
so.
crew. Yep, very
really
strong.
do.
So
Yeah.
anybody in any of our stores can help you out set up, get a nice proper display for
Except
these guys.
for one person out of three of us who can't help you with reptiles.
Yeah, he's
And
the
I'm
one
not
that-
gonna mention
He's
names.
learning.
He's backing
I'm not
away
gonna
from that
mention
snake.
names.
He's
Yeah.
backing away, but
All right, so time is up. We got a really cool dog food I want to talk about, and cat food actually when we come back. So I'm going to put this guy away and get away from that. Look at he's staring.
He
at
loves you.
he's fascinated with you. Look at that.
He's just licked his chops.
He's
All right,
hungry.
we'll be back in just a minute. Hey everybody, we're back. This is the part where I get we got some gorgeous dogs in the store. We just had a 9-month-old shepherd go by. We got some great dogs. But anyway, some fun stuff that I want to show you. We have the best selection of dog cookies in the history of the world. I got it, Joe? Everything from political cookies to baseball cookies, and now, you know, holiday season is coming up. Everyone needs their presents, to woof cookies, right? We have hundreds of them, and now we're taping this before Halloween, but this is our, it's just hysterical. And the best part is, they're really inexpensive. This is a great cookie. Look at this one. So these are made, we're buying them from, one of the places is right in Stafford Springs. So these are, we're trying to do all local stuff. They are, for the most part, wheat-free. They're not grain-free, but they're wheat-free, a lot of them. And I love these. And they're reasonably priced. They're like 3 for $5. So if you want a great present, or just even for your own dogs, you just can't beat these. So I have been on a tear to find new fabulous foods. So the last couple months I've been going to bunches of trade shows and have come away with some new foods that have hit the market. And I want to do just some of the cat foods that we got. I'm going to start by saying that, as you probably know, canned food is better for your cat than dry food. And cats are pure carnivores. So the more meat that they get, the better they are. And one of the reasons why people's cats, I don't want the cat to hear this, are fat is because they get too many carbs, just like humans. And the too many carbs comes from dry food. The other problem with feeding dry food to cats is many cats don't get enough moisture in their diet. So you really should, even if you don't want to stop feeding dry food, you should be mixing some canned food with the dry food. So you cut down on the amount of dry, you feed more canned, the cat takes in fewer calories, gets more protein if you're feeding the right kind of canned food. Absolutely, the cat will live longer and it's much healthier. And I would say that the cat won't, get as heavy. And I know that your veterinarian will agree with me. So a couple of the new products, one of this caught our eyes at one of the shows. It's called Applause. Great, I think it's a great name. And I'll read you the ingredients, and you know that everything, first ingredient is the most. The rest goes by volume. So here's the ingredients: tuna, fish broth, cheese, and rice. But rice is the fourth ingredient. No additives. So suggested daily feeding. Fresh drinking water should be made available at all times. Serve at room temperature. And this is kind of cute. So this can, a half of this can will feed a 5-pound cat, a 10-pound cat, 1 can a day, right? So they make some, I just took 3 different flavors. So there's a tuna fillet with seaweed, a tuna fillet with prawns. So the ingredient with this one is tuna, fish broth, seaweed. They're all, they're just very, very cool. This is the coolest one. So this is the Applause. This is one called Myrrh, which we just literally got in. This comes from Iceland. And the Myrrh factory is located in Afalagosunken, Iceland. I couldn't really pronounce that. I can't even spell it. On a big and even delta that protrudes blah, blah, blah. It's scientifically formulated from choice Icelandic meat and organ meat. Organ meat is what animals eat first. The ingredients are, there's no additives, there's no preservatives. We use ingredients, I'm trying to read off this that only pass veterinary inspection. So this one is, you ready? Organs: liver, lung, kidney, from beef, pork, and lamb. Water for processing. More lamb, beef, way at the end, which means there's very little starch, potato fiber, and calcite, whatever that is. So we have, all right, we only have 2. So here's the deal. This is a pouch. Let's see, maintenance. An adult 9-pound cat would get 2 of these bags a day. Now, one of the questions that people ask me is, are these AAFCO approved? AAFCO is the American Association of Feed Manufacturers. They are AAFCO approved. These are just great foods. And if you have a finicky cat, or if you have a cat that has cystitis problems, urinary tracts, you should be feeding canned food. But these are the kinds of foods that you want to feed because there's so few carbs in here, they're mostly meat. Huge, huge difference for your cats. So, and I only touched, there's like, I don't know, 15 flavors of these guys. So if you ever want to, just come in and just do one of these and one of these and one of these, it's unbelievable because you know your cat better than anybody. Cats will eat one thing one day and then the next day they'll look at you and throw it at you. So we also got in a new brand of dog food. It's another grain-free. And this company, it's called Spring Naturals. I think it's just the most gorgeous packaging I think I've ever seen. It's reasonably expensive food, but it's worth it. And the company that makes Spring Naturals is the same company that make some of my canned food. So I understand the quality that they put into it, and this is one of those companies that I just love everything they do. So I'm going to read you so this one is lamb. It's a grain-free lamb. Here's the ingredients, and I'll tell you why I like it. The first ingredient is lamb. Second ingredient is chickpeas. Then you have peas. Then you have dried eggs. And then you got your chicken fat, alfalfa, flaxseed, sweet potatoes, natural flavor, and then all the vitamins and minerals. So ordinarily, if I saw lamb, the first ingredient, I would say, you know, I'm not so thrilled with this because if it was lamb meal, there'd be more lamb. But because there's dried egg, there is a huge amount of highly digestible protein. And because they use the chickpeas and the peas, the glycemic index is lower than if they're using potatoes or they're using wheat. So not that this is the perfect diet if your dog has diabetes, but this is another one of those low glycemic indexes. It works the same way with animals as it does with humans. This is real lamb. So this is what they say. Real lamb versus meal, what's the difference? Spring natural products don't contain beef, chicken, turkey, lamb, or fish meals of any kind. This enables us to formulate these recipes with high glycemic ingredients without high glycemic index such as corn, wheat, soy, potato starch, or rice. Real meat, poultry, or fish is the first ingredient plus a unique combination of protein sources like whole chickpeas, green beans, and eggs. Fabulous diet, and we are out of time. So if you have a finicky cat or whatever, make sure you come by. And if you need some new dog food for a healthier dog, we got tons of new dog foods. So that's it. We will see you next week. Thank you so much. Have a lovely week.
Hi, fellas. What's up?